Welcome everybody to Making Magic Happen, presented by RW Hobbies and Games. Just wanted to take a quick second to shout out Manatraders, who's sponsoring the channel. This month there's a modern tournament series where you can play some Swiss games, and then there's a big tournament at the end of the month for $15,000. It's a lot of money, especially in today's online Magic community. So if you want to sign up for Manatraders and get in this event, you can use code A22EN at checkout, get 15% off, and start playing some Manatraders. And I want to mention, on December 26th and 27th, I'm going to be competing in a Holiday Cube Challenge for charity. It's going to be LSV, Caleb Durward, Jonathan Brostoff, and Gabe Nassif versus me, Emma Handy, Kenji Egashira, and it's Numan Nanomi, and Jim Davis. And we're going to be battling to see who can get the most trophies in a 2-day span. And I'll be on Twitch. You can catch me at A22ENMTG. And I'm going to be trying to get a lot of trophies. We're going to be raffling off a bunch of cards. We got some really, really sweet cards coming up. So make sure you check that out for sure. It's going to be a really cool time. And with that, I'll let you get to the content. All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, and today we are playing some Manatraders Swiss qualification rounds, I guess you'd say. I'm trying to play the Manatraders this month. It looks like a really sweet event, and I want to battle. So I am going to be playing Crab Control, the deck I kind of popularized last week, testing out like a more controlling version of Mill. There was a more popular version that was playing some 2-mana Mill cards like Glimpse the Unthinkable or the Maddening Cacophony. That's the card, thank you. And I didn't like those. Those felt like too much like burn spells to me. I wanted a more controlling deck with more versatile cards, so I kind of cut those for Drown in the Lock. I'm lower on Mill enablers. I'm playing more lands. Most lists play 20. I'm on 22 because I have 8 landfall creatures, so I figure it kind of matters. And other than that, it's mostly pretty typical. I've added some Mystical Disputes since last time to the sideboard. I heard those were good. I'm going to try them out. We'll see how they actually play out in this format. But otherwise, this deck looks really... I mean, I love this deck. I'm getting ready for Vintage Cube. If you haven't seen it, I'm doing the Vintage Cube 4v4 challenge later in the month. And I'm hoping to open Ancestral Recall a lot in that format, so I'm going to play with Modern's version of Ancestral Recall and Visions of Beyond here, and see if it's not similar. It's really not, but we're going to try it out anyway. So let's see if I can find a match here. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Playing against G. Van Rooy. Won the die roll here, beautiful. I'm going to declare Luris, yep. Sounds awkward. If I knew what I was playing against and it was a creature deck, I'd probably be all about it. Given that I only have 1 land and 3 crabs, like, I'm going to get to play them and then they don't do anything. So I'm going to mulligan this. This hand's probably better. Close. I'm going to keep in bottom 1 of the pushes, I guess. I don't think it's, like, significantly better, certainly, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, Flooded Strand Mirror. If this Mesmeric Orb gets countered, I am in a decent amount of trouble here. So let's see what happens. Well, I'm going to play it. I'm going to put this in play, see what opponent does. Mesmeric Orb and Luris is a combo, as it turns out. Let me get Luris next turn, then start finding stuff with this Mesmeric Orb milling myself so that I can cast them from my graveyard. See what happens. Alright. My Mesmeric Orb has resolved, so I'll have to milling commence, although opponent can kind of control if I actually let them actually get milled, but we'll see what happens. If they're fetching a shock land, they should fetch it untapped here. The life very unlikely to matter. Okay, so gets a Raugrin Triome, then probably playing 4-color Omnath. I guess, yeah, Forest definitely solidifies it at 4-color Omnath. Oh, that's a little bit awkward for me, but not the biggest deal. All right, let's always yield to this. Into the Story is a really good draw. I'll take that. Obviously, yes, the Zach Stream. Is that you, Jake? I think you were Blazing Gunner before, but I assume Blazing Element's the same thing. I think I'm supposed to get a Watery Grave. Put Luris in the hand. Alright, fair enough. Well, welcome, Jake. While you're here, if you want to help me set up any of my commands or point out anything that I'm doing terrible, I would appreciate it, because it's kind of like a test run for the actual event. Ooh, a Growth Spiral. So this deck minus Luris, or this deck minus Uro is not very good. So I can sneak off a Surgical Extraction on an Uro, that's huge for me. Ooh, I should probably step in the draw. Oh, there's an Uro right there, perfect. Well, let's let them draw their card and hopefully take one out of their hand. Oh, there's 2 Uros. Even better. It is awkward because this could get Force negated, like they could hardcast it, or just like Mana Leaked even. Because I put Luris in my hand. I can't pay for Leak, which is awkward. If they have like Remand, obviously I can just recast Surgical. It's a 0-mana spell. So, see what happens with that. Nope, just a bunch of lands and Cryptic commands. Alright, well, I guess they do have an island. They can cast a Cryptic. What am I scared of here? They have 1 Hour of Promise, a few other things, 2 Omnaths. I mean, I don't even know how they win the game without Uro. Field of the Dead, I guess. I think that's pretty bad. I mean, something's getting Cryptic here. That's happening. And it's going to be rather annoying, but, you know, it's alright. I probably should have written down their hand, which I did not, unfortunately. Alright, Cling to Dust does something. Not really, but it could do something, theoretically. I imagine my Mesmeric Orb gets bounced and they draw. No? Okay. Kind of figured that would happen, but I guess not. Oh, there's the Field of the Dead. Alright. Let's see if we can't cycle this Cling to Dust on the Misty Rainforest. Let's get that out of there. Drew another Mesmeric Orb. Okay. Land here would be excellent. Not a land. Fair. Still going to play the crab. Not really anything else I can do, so may as well crab up. And here's where my Mesmeric Orb probably gets counterbounced, I would assume. They also have a Bolt, so my crab is likely to die, but I think it's okay. I kind of need them to start using their stuff. They are really in the tank on what to do with this Cryptic command. I guess we're going to find out. I would assume counterbounce. No, they drew. All right. Fair enough. This is every time I play this deck, I'm like, why don't I have a 23rd land or like a 24th land? I'm always just missing that 4th land. Once you get to 4, you can just jam into the stories all day. I really wish I had another land. I maybe will go back and add that. I am about to start getting zombied hard. That is going to happen. It's possible they're saving... No, I was going to say, it's possible they're saving that Bolt in their hand for this Luris, but that's probably for their Cryptic command, if we're being honest. That's not really it. I mean, I can play Luris. It's just going to get Crypticed. They're probably going to draw a card. I guess that's still okay for me, though. I mean, it's not good, certainly. I'm not excited about this, but I think it's fine. Because it at least makes them mill a bunch. They still might just counter Luris bounce. No, they just... Okay, so they probably just drew like another thing. Another lightning bolt or something. Yeah, they did. Well, that's annoying. If I had a land, I could have got at least a little bit of value, but... Again, just sitting here wishing I had lands. They are mostly out of lands, though. Ooh. Alright, so they're going to get 2 zombies from this, but then I do get to Archive Trap them. Although I guess that could get Cryptic, which would be awkward. Teferi. Oh, no. Oh, no! Now my Mesmeric Orb gets bounced, too. I guess then I don't have to mill. Very awkward. This, like, plays around my Archive Trap, too. Man, I'm about to get destroyed. Yep, and the Mystic Sanctuary, so like getting back the Cryptic. Oh yeah, this is really bad for me. Really, really bad for me. Not that there was that much I could do. I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't care. Honestly, when I missed the 4th land for like 7 turns in a row is probably where I lost. You let this game go, or this deck go late, but not like I can't still win. Like, I could find something here. That was probably a decent draw. It's the land. It lets me kill some zombos. It lets this Archive Trap be live. Which puts them on kind of a quick clock. I actually wonder if they're going to counterbounce their Field of the Dead. That, or not counter, but bounce draw on their own Field of the Dead. That makes sense here. It's not a bad play. It fizzles my Field of Ruin. It stops Archive Trap from turning on. Basically Stone Rains me, so it's actually pretty strong. It's, you know, it saves a Field of the Dead too, so they can play field next turn and make another zombie. I would not be shocked if they go that route, and it does look like they will. I can't even respond, so if they do it, it's just going to happen, sure. Oh, that's very annoying. And I guess I'm fatal pushing now. I don't know. And no, the blood Chiefs Thirst could kill the Teferi, I guess. So maybe was supposed to. No, I couldn't play the Mesmeric Orb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to just do that on their turn, but then I don't get to Archive Trap because Teferi's in play. So I don't even think I really had any option. Oh my god. Now I am in getting Cryptic out lock for the rest of the game. It's going to be wondrous. Well, I'm going to play the crab, see what happens. Alright, and now the orb. Is this getting Cryptic counter drawed on? I assume it will. And it does. But they have now used 2 of their 3 Cryptics. Although I am under a very quick clock, and having never gotten to use this Archive Trap, I'm probably going to lose, realistically. I don't really think there's a whole lot I can do here. We'll see. Maybe if I have an insane draw or something. I get maybe one more. Like, they're attacking me down to 7. Then maybe I get another attack step next turn where I can chump. Maybe. Or, like, kill something and chump. I don't know. This all seems very unlikely. Omnath. Oh, boy. Well, It's not good. Okay. The life gain doesn't really matter. The fact that they played a 4/4 does, sadly. Yeah, Cryptic Command is a heck of a card. Tough to overcome that one for sure. I have 20 cards in my library. I actually get to cast that. That is sweet. They did leave up Cryptic Command mana, though, and I would not be shocked if they found their third one. Oh no, they found Cryptic Command. I'm stunned. Alright, well, kind of got destroyed there, but that's okay. On a mold of 6, kept a pretty awkward 6 with a bunch of fatal pushes against Force Color Omnath. I mean, it's not great. It's going to get you sometimes. I want all of the Thirst and Push out. No, I want Cling. I want Push out for sure. Bloodshield's Thirst is okay because of Ren. It's like fine. I do want Cling though. Question is, do I want to cut like Archive Trap? Archive Trap. How you doing, man? Thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe I don't want 2 Clings. I think 1 Cling is enough. I only brought in 2 Thoughtseize. No, I definitely want the third Thoughtseize. I definitely want another Gust, too. I'm going to bring in 1 more Gust and cut 1 Archive Trap. Archive Trap is, like, okay against this deck, but as you saw there, when they have Teferi and they're fetching on their own turn, it's really awkward. It's not something you, like, love. You know, you'll play with it, but it's just kind of fine. We might, we're going to try Crab Mill, see if I can qualify with this. Definitely a chance that Crab Mill's not actually good enough, but it's definitely sweet. Definitely sweet. We'll see what happens. Alright, opponent is ready. I'm ready too. I got my 2 Mystical Disputes. My 1 Cling, my 3 Thoughtseizes. These numbers are very calculated. We went in the lab. We ran the numbers. They're perfect. Yeah. This one's got a crab. I got some counter spells. I'm in. Question is it worth running out the crab on turn 1 to have Aether Gust on turn 2? It's probably not even worth it. I think I'm just going to play the Darkslick Shores and pass. I still can leave up Dispute next turn just fine. I still have Field of Ruin the turn after to, you know, if they play a Field of the Dead or a Tri-Land and I want to hit it or whatever. Alright. So if they have Mystical Dispute, it's kind of awkward. If they don't have Dispute, this goes pretty well for me. I guess they could get a Bolt, and I can't really stop that, which would be a little awkward, but, you know, it's fine. Path would be excellent. They brought in Fire Spout against me? Why? I guess they just got to kill the crabs. I don't know. Don't want to let these crabs chill. The crabs will get you. The crabs can be brutal. Good news for me is I've got multiple ways to stop Uro. I'm going to need to find Graveyard Hate eventually, but this Into the Story is going to do a lot of work here, I feel like. Ooh, the Path to Exile. Okay, so I get to untap. I'm going to at least have 3 mana Leak next turn. That's sweet. Alright. Let's Field of Ruin them. This deck getting Field of Ruined is really annoying. The mana's not good. They don't have Astrolabe anymore. They actually rely on the Tri-Lands a lot. And if you field their Tri-Lands, it's not great for them. You see they already drew a basic too, and there's like a chance I get to mill some. Oh, we milled an island as well. How many basics can they realistically even be playing? Guess we're going to find out. Ooh, opponent, you need to make a play. Bolt my crab. I kind of like my crab. Do I just Field of Ruin and like let the crab go? I could do that. I could also gust the bolt or Mystical Dispute it. All of them seem fine. I think I'm just going to Field of Ruin and let the crab go. I've gotten into the story to reload, find more stuff. I do not want to let it to Fairy Resolve this turn. It's not even clear they can get like the land they want. And I'm going to be putting them really far away from Cryptic. Oh, they do. They have a snow-covered island. Okay. But we milled a snow-covered forest, so they got to be getting low on basics. Got to be low on basics. I can also cast into the story next turn unless they have some sort of graveyard hate for themselves, which is somewhat unlikely. Temple Grandin. Oh, tapped. Okay. Very good. Ooh, another crab. Yeah, I'm going to play the crab. The only thing they can really stop me with here is a Path to Exile. I would Mystical Dispute a Mana Leak if they had it, I think. I don't want to because I want to be able to crack the Field of Ruin, but I'm certainly going to. I still have Gust Up on their turn this way, which is fine. Do they have a Force Negation here? No, okay. I was going to say, you got to really want that Mana Leak if you're going to use a Force Negation on my Mystical Dispute there. Oh, well, they probably didn't have a Force Negation considering they only had 3 and they just milled 2. Well, they're down to 35 cards. They don't have an Uro yet. I guess they could have a mountain. I can actually cut them off green next turn because their forest is gone. Unless they're playing like a bunch of forests. I guess they could have like a snow-covered forest and a non-snow-covered forest. That's pretty tough though. 6 basics in this deck is hard. When you're playing, you know, Mystic Sanctuary. It's tough to play like a plains, a mountain, and 2 forests, and Field of the Dead, and Field of Ruin. Although I wouldn't put it past anybody who registered this deck, because the MO with this deck is just be as greedy as you possibly can at all junctures of deck building. So, is this Tef? No, Uro. So I guess I let this happen. I could gust it, but like, it's not really getting me anywhere. Gusting it's like okay though. I guess I can actually Field of Ruin them, and then it doesn't get put in their graveyard. Alright, I'm fine with that. I don't really want to Field of Ruin them. I'd much rather cast into the story, but I can. Ooh, Thoughtseize. I am supposed to cast into the story, I think. Force Negation here would really stink. I'll say that much. But they didn't have it. Okay, alright. Well, now the Uro's going in a yard, and I didn't draw a Surgical, which is kind of what I was hoping for. But they're also not like that close to bringing it back, and I do have a Mystical Dispute for it, so... Wait. Oh, they bottomed the Uro. Interesting. Why would you bottom it? I don't understand bottoming it. They must have another in their hand. I don't get bottoming there at all. Teferi. No thank you. Alright, these Mystical Disputes already looking very good, not gonna lie. Whoever suggested them, I think his name is Blitz. Blitz on Twitter or something. I'd have to look it up. But he suggested Mystical Dispute. I think they've been an excellent call so far. Been very good this game. Kind of wish I had a third, not gonna lie. Alright, do I want to draw... I kind of do want to draw into the story. That sounds great. I'm going to start with a Thoughtseize. Let's see what's up. Alright, they got a lot of stuff over there, and not very much of it they can cast. Oh, you'll love to see it. I think I'm supposed to take the Mana Leak, just force them to cast big things into my things. Yeah, I'll take the Mana Leak. And then I'm definitely not cracking Field, because I do think they can get red still. I haven't milled a mountain, so if I hit the Field, I think they could get red, and I don't want to do that. Or don't want to let them do that. I'd rather just put Into the Story on top of my deck, pass with Thoughtseize, and drown. Alright, they've seen enough. Fair enough. Well, we didn't see Aether or Veil of Summer, which is the card I am most scared of with this deck. Veil of Summer is brutal against me. Do I want the extra Aether Gust? We saw Bolts. We saw Omnath Uro. The Gust is probably not terrible. It's probably better than the second Archive Trap, honestly. Alright. Archive Trap is, like, just very medium against this deck. It's okay, but just very medium. Just the most mediums. I'd rather have, like, the permanents that recursively mill, like the crabs and the orbs here. Yeah, I mean, this hand looks great. Certainly going to keep it. And definitely not running out the crab on turn 1 either. I guess I could run it out on turn 1. It's not crazy to do it. Because it could get leaked. But if I run it out on turn 1 and it gets bolted, I'm going to feel really stupid. I think I'm just going to play the island and pass. They're unlikely to do very much next turn. I can also, like, slow play the crab. That's weird because then my drown's never online, but I could do it. But unless they have specifically Mana Leak, they can't stop it next turn. And this deck has, like, 3 Mana Leaks generally. So it's not super likely they have a leak. I mean, they might, but I'm fine casting a crab into it next turn, I think. It does kind of feel like they have a leak. I don't have white mana yet either. It could be a Growth Spiral too. Yeah. Can also just wait 1 turn. It could be awkward because then they could play Teferi, but then at least my crab would resolve. Alright, I'm into wait. I can Gust an Uro if they try to go for Uro, like leave up Bolt or something. Get a nice little tempo play. Also Gust that. Which I don't think is crazy. Yeah, let's Gust that. Why not? I'm actually okay with them resolving a Teferi here. It doesn't do that much for them. I have a Drown, which I guess, you know, it stops Drown from being a counterspell, sure, but like I can still use it as a kill spell. It's not like it's a dead card at that point. Alright, they put it on top of their library, so they really want... They must have a land-heavy hand. It's generally the only reason you would do that is if you had a land-heavy hand. So I can't counter a Mana Leak with Drown here. Can't really play around it. I could just put like Lurrus in my hand. It's something I could do. Doesn't sound all that good to me. I think I'm just going to crab. Just going to go crab. Because if crab resolves and they try to kill it, I can actually counter the Drown, which is reasonable. Okay. Do I want to get a Watery Grave? Yeah, I'm probably going to end up getting a Watery Grave with this. So let's see what happens here. I assume they're going to kill it. No, they didn't. All right, interesting. And we hit a Plains. So now I got to decide if I want to drown the Growth Spiral, which I think is reasonable for sure. just set them back. I mean, they're trying to get up to Field of the Dead, and honestly, that's how I lose. Like, this is like actively clocking me in this matchup. So I think I am going to counter it. Ooh, I could Surgical Field. I really want to save these for Uro specifically, though. Because they're somewhat incentivized to Uro into other things here. And then if I can pull off a Surgical on Uro. Alright, Crab down. Goodbye, Crab Man. You did your job, though. Oh, they missed the land drop, so countering that was great. Alright, I think I'm going to play the Dark Slick Shores and put, or not put Lurrus in my hand. I'm going to do the Lurrus thing next turn when I can hold up Drown. Drown is just a hard counter right now, so I want to use it. They're also color screwed, and they can't fetch a Plains anymore. So they can't Teferi. They're not close to Omnath at all. Uro would be okay, but it would get Surgical, and then they'd be, light on win cons at that point. But, always with a Mystic Sanctuary ready. Do I Surgical that? I don't think I care, if I'm being honest. Actually, I think I'm just going to bask in the joy that is this deck attempting to cast Omnath. It's just wonderful. Just so good. Oh, it's so good. Alright, let's put Lurrus in the hand. Get rid of that Companion Zone. Slowly but surely progressing the game plan. I could Surgical away the Force, but I also could have just Surgical the Force and not let it go on top. But I think that Uro is just so good against me, and this Surgical just has Uro written on it. It's one of the few ways opponents actually going to come back in this game, I think. So they have a Force Negation here. They probably have a Cryptic here, which means I do lose this fight if I go for it. All that said, I can just start Field of Ruining their Ketria Triomes and pass, and that's just, totally fine. It is not Boggletron. I'm playing Crab Control in Modern. That's got to be, close to Boggletron. Obviously, it's not the same thing, but, it's kind of close, right? Who plays Crab Mill? Crab Control. Alright, I'm going to hit this Ketria Triome. Send a message. All your Triomes are gone. God, I hope they get another island. I can just laugh at them trying to cast Omnath again. Oh, that would be glorious. I think I'm just going to get Swamp here. I've already got 3 islands, so the Mystic Sanctuary, that is one of these two, is going to be online. Oh, another field? Oh, that is so good. I'm just going to keep fielding them. Just keep laughing at their mana base. Yeah, no. Yeah, Boggletron's only for when I've actually qualified. This is just the qualifying rounds. Yeah. That's it. No, you got it. That's how we're doing this. Opponent's getting kind of low on clock. I'm also somehow out-manning them, which is a little crazy. Alright, let's get that Stomping Grounds. It's my Stomping Grounds. Mine. I think they probably don't have very many white sources left in their deck, if I'm being honest. Now I have to wonder if it's time to play Lurrus with 2 Drowns up. I could do that. They got another forest. Did we mill one of the mountains or something? God, this deck's mana looks horrible. Oh, finally drew an Into the Story. Okay. Now we're in business. Now we get into the story on their turn. Get it back. Draw 85 million cards. Never have to play Lurrus into a Cryptic. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Although, I guess they can... Yeah, they can force a negation now that I let this land happen. It's kind of awkward. So maybe that was wrong. I can't really use surgical to force this through either, which is awkward. Especially if my end of the story gets force negated. If it got cryptic, that would be fine. Oh, nope, my deck list isn't updated. I will have to change that. Apologies. I can. Oh no, I was supposed to. Oh my god. I will post the deck list after this game. This is game 3 of the first match. I'll put it up there for you. Okay, now I want to into the story. Right here. Where they can't use cryptic plus force of negation. Beautiful. Ooh. Alright, they hard cast it. Fair. Alright, is this resolving? It did resolve. We didn't really draw any of the things we wanted, but if they go for like an Omnath here, which it does look like they could be going for, an Aether Gust would be pretty brutal for them. I mean, they got the colors to cast Omnath, so, yep, alright, well, let's gust that into next week. Do I want another end of the story, or do I just want Drown again? Alright, I think I'm going to get Swamp, and then Mystic Sanctuary. And then I think I'm going to get... I think I'm just going to get into the story. Whatever. We'll draw more drowns. 4-mana draw 4s are just too good. And then we're going to gust this. They're going to put it on top or bottom. It doesn't matter because they're milling 14 and then 17 next turn. And they're going to have 20 cards in the library. They just conceded. All right, well, there we have it. There is the dub. And we are 1-0 in the Manatraders. All right, let me update this deck list for y'all. Because someone asked for it. Gonna crab them out. Oh, want a die roll too? Beautiful. Yup, Luris. They don't have a companion. I can go crab Mesmeric Orb with Archive Trap and then have the Surgical. I don't have a Fatal Push, but I think this is a keep. I mean, I have a Fatal Push. I can't cast it, but I still think this is a pretty clear keep. Opponent is on 6. Oh no, they put their library size up to 54. So smart by the opponent there. So smart. Brutal. When opponents have that kind of awareness, it can be tough to win with Mill. Oh, Blackleaf Cliffs. Skirk Prospector. Oh, Goblins is really bad against Mill. As a Goblin fanatic myself, it is not good against Mill. I do love the Gobos, but yeah, they are very not good against Mill. Oh, there's a Snoop, so I can just turn off the combo altogether. Perfect. I'm just going to surgical these now in case they have one in their hand. I'll pay the life. They don't have any in hand. Their hand is actual garbage, too. It's really bad. I guess they can sack the Skirk to cast something. Doesn't really look like anything I need to be worried about now. They have only 2 Sling Gangs. 1 Chieftain, right? So it's their only actual Lord. They only have 2 Ringleaders, too? War Chief is like a Mana Lord, but it's not a Lord. Okay, so they don't have very many of the high impact cards, which is amazing because I don't have to worry about a lot of them. Although the one that is high impact Chieftain is actually in their hand, but I'll draw something by then. I'll be able to kill it. No big deal. I also got an 0-3 wall, which against Goblins is like a 0-20. It's basically Charix. The Raging Isle. I mean, I should be able to play Charix as my companion. Like, if I'm going to make the only creatures in my deck be crabs, why can't I should be allowed to have Charix, right? Seems fair. I think it's reasonable. I'll say that much. Curious what they do here. Are they going to Harbinger? It makes sense to Harbinger. It does make a lot of sense to Harbinger. Who's sagging the Skirk? What are we doing? Did you draw a War Marshal? No, they just want a Pashlik Mons. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to Archive Trap you. Oh, opponent's down a Tower Fire too. Alright, a land here would be excellent, especially a land that taps for black. They have 18 cards in their library, so upkeep this works for 3. Alright. I guess I can make do with that. Bye-bye, Kiki. Man, I've made fun of Bogart Harbinger when I played Goblins, and it still looks bad. I'm gonna be honest. Yep, the Chieftain. Okay, sure. Alright, I'll take 3. I am winning this race. Block. Yes. Beautiful. Alright. Visions of Beyond. Ooh, and Into the Story. Oh, a second crab into Black Source? Wonderful. Oh, do I just go for the aggro mill? I guess I can push. I can't really push, though, right? Because they're both 3-drops. Tough. Tough spot. I think I'm going to drown this one. I think that's the plan. Yeah. So I got blocks here. I guess... No, I was supposed to drown the Chieftain is what I was supposed to do. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever they do is going to be over here. They got a Cavern of Souls, okay? I guess I can't counter their play, so probably killing the Chieftain. But that means, like, I kill the Chieftain, whatever they play can't attack. Then Pashlik gets to attack, or, like, ping one of these, I guess, or me. Slinging, ooh, Krenko. I don't really like Krenko. I definitely want to make sure it doesn't have haste. Destroy target creature. Krenko with haste is not good for me. I don't understand why these decks play Krenko either. It doesn't really make that much sense. Okay, they've seen enough. Well, I got bad news for you, opponent. Post-board, I get 4 Aether Gusts, so it's not getting better. And Damnation, as it were. And this is not a matchup where Cling or Surgical matter, although I can use them. Like, it'd be okay to leave, like, 2 Surgicals in. I think I'd be fine with that. I do kind of want to cut, like, 1 Mesmeric Orb. Maybe I leave in a Cling just to, like, gain a little bit of life. Alright, I'll have, like, 1 Cling. That's fine. Surgical Snoop is totally reasonable, too. Like, I could leave in 2 Surgicals or something and Surgical Snoop, and then they just can't ever combo. Surgical also just breaks up the combo. Like, if they go to combo and I Surgical, it can force a shuffle. But it's just too hard to combo anyway, because, like, all my mill stuff stops them, too. Like, I can just have, like, a Crabless, a fetch land up, and they can't combo. So they're pretty incentivized to just not be trying to combo at all. And if that's the case... I mean, also, I just have, you know, a bunch of kill spells and card draw. Like, it's just going to be really hard for them. I've played Goblins vs. Mill from the Goblin side. The matchup feels close to impossible. But let's find out. Alright, I'm going to reveal Luris. Yep, this hand's great. This hand is fantastic. on the draw, which is a little awkward, but not the end of the world. Protected from the combo. Got turn 1 crab into fetch land. Got the mesmeric orb for when they kill the crab, in case they kill the crab. They got a skirk. They're out here prospecting, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you would say a skirk is doing, but they're doing that. Living that skirk life. We got a crab. He's crabbing. Very crabby. Oh, Cavern of Souls. Alright, well, I can't counter whatever they got. This is kind of why I love this deck, for the record, just to anybody watching. Like, this is the beauty right here. Is Chalice on 1. Oh no! How am I ever going to beat that? Well, I already played my 1-drop and my hand is all 2s. I guess it counters my visions, but whatever. Ooh, Field of Ruins, sweet. Is it worth it to take damage here? Probably. Probably is. Alright. I will take the damage. Question is, do I want Swamp or Watery Grave? I think Swamp is okay. I might need to get Mystic Sanctuary, actually. I'm not like that close to it, though. I'm just going to get a Swamp. I think it's okay. I'm just going to play them as Mesmeric Orb. They're not really threatening anything at the moment, so rather just get the orb going and I can just interact the rest of the game from this point forward. Oh, I want to set an automatic on this. Always yield. It's also, like, very hard for them to combo from this point because if they tap mana to do anything, like, the orb stops them, so just a tough spot for the opponent here. Looks like we're reconsidering. Whatever we were going to play, we are now going to not play. I guess I'm glad I boarded out the Surgicals, though, given that they have Chalice on 1 here. Goblin Matron. Oh, no. What are we getting? Is it scary? I mean, probably not, but could be anything. Kind of just don't want it to be slinging, I think. Everything else is mostly okay. The beauty is, yeah, slinging's like the only thing that would be annoying because I can't gust it. Everything else I can just gust and then it gets milled on their upkeep, so they just don't get it anyway. But slinging would be kind of annoying. Oh, Snoop. Oh, going for a little combo action here, huh? Alright. See what's up. I see what you're doing. Even milled the crab we were going to draw. Beautiful. Oh, then we drew another one and I can't play it because of the Chalice. Awkward. Very awkward. Alright. Now I have to wonder if I want to Field of Ruin them and get an extra trigger, or just gust the Snoop. Hey, friend! Welcome, my friend. I am sorry you have to see me like this, playing my mill strategy, but I can't help it, man. It's got Ancestral Recall and 4-mana Draw Force. This is the best way I could think of to prep for Vintage Cube, is putting Ancestral Recall in my modern deck. Oh, are they going to fetch? They tutored for the Snoop and then they fetched it away? Why? Oh, because they bottomed it. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I don't think the Titan fans are going to like me playing Mill, but we told us a Bogglestron stream. We can switch to Bogglestron. I can try playing Bogglestron in the next Manatraders thing. That's probably really bad for my win percentage, but we could try. In fact, it's probably atrocious for my win percentage, but hey, you never know, we could try. Bogglestron and Manatraders. Alright, I don't know what I'm hoping for here. This Chalice is very annoying. Archive Trap is good, though. They've already used most of their search effects, but still pretty good. They don't really have a very quick clock. They just have a bunch of 1/1s. I don't think they can really beat the orb. If they had a way to kill the orb, like if they have the 4-mana guy, Trash Man, or Crater Maker would be really annoying. Dude, hey, it's fine. I'll take it. I'll accept that I am evil for playing Mill. But also, I can't stop. I don't know how this has come to this, but I'm just Mill guy now. This is who I am. That's what I do. Ooh, they got a Blackleaf Cliffs on top. Okay. It's funny because it's not even clear. Like, they're attacking me for 1, but then when these untap, it mills them 1, so it's like not even clear if they're supposed to be attacking. I do like that. They only have 2 cards in hand. I assume they're not great. I think they're just going to not race this Mesmeric Orb. I think that's where we're at. So I just want to Archive Trap them here, I believe. I think that's fine. Killing the Snoop. No, it's so much better for me if I draw a land. I'll wait 1 turn. I have the Archive Trap when I need it. And they're drawing a land, although I guess they won't because it'll get milled. Alright, we drew the land. Beautiful. Yeah. Let's hit this Blood Crypt. Get an island. Give them the good old Archive Trap. And they have 14 cards, milling 5 here. They probably can't attack anymore or cast spells because they'll lose the Mesmeric Orb. Tough spot for the opponent here. But they're going to stick it out. No, alright, they're not. They've seen enough. Yeah, yep. Well, we beat the Chalice and barely... Yeah, well, I quit playing Uro decks and Omnath decks because I got tired of getting boiled. I would get boiled like every other match. It was just constant. I kept trying to play Omnath turns and I just got mono boiled, and I was like, okay, I have had enough of this. I don't want to be boiled anymore. I want to play a deck that can beat boil, or just do the boiling. So I tried Goblins, and Goblins was okay, but not spectacular. Oh, this hand is spectacular though. This hand is nice. Am I on the play? I am. Oh my goodness. Hedron's worse. We're gonna play the Hedron. If they're playing mono red and have like a Burst Lightning or something, I'll be sad. But otherwise, this is Horizon Canopy, Aether Vial. So, maybe this is the Fran Titan Vial special here. It's probably not. It's probably Death and Taxes. But if it was the Fran Titan Vial special, that'd be dope. Oh yeah, let's get this mill. Let's get this mill underway. Oh, target you. Let's get this underway. Just straight up humans. Okay, very good. Yeah, definitely humans. You're right. Am I clinging for life? That's probably worse than shocking. I'm probably just gonna fetch a Watery Grave tapped, which if I'm gonna do that, I might as well do it now. I could not, but I think it's still probably right. Well, humans just cannot remove these this turn, which means I'm milling, 12 more? Yeah, this is going to be tough for humans. And I have a kill spell for whatever they put in play this turn. Meddling Mage. What are you going to name? Fatal Push. I mean, that's probably the right name, but luckily for me, I don't have one in my hand. Ooh, Field of Ruin. I definitely want to save the Field of Ruin in case I draw an Archive Trap. Like, this is actually the type of deck where I need it. It's like watching all their hopes and dreams get pushed in a trash can. That's awesome. It kind of is, but man, it feels bad for the opponent. I'm sorry, opponent. No, this is just a prime example of when you live long enough to see yourself become the bad guy. It's me now. I'm the bad guy. Do I want to cling now in case they like Violent Athalia? Sure. Definitely don't care about my life. I'm gonna hit this Aether Vial. Ooh, a surgical. Ooh, do we want a surgical anything? Is there anything I care about here? Probably like Mantis Rider would be the one thing I care about. They do have one in their graveyard, so I can hit it. And like half their deck is in their graveyard. All right, I'm gonna draw step hit Mantis Rider. I think. Dahlia's Lieutenant. I think Mantis Rider is better, like, because I can get chumps in there at some point. Hidden Reflector Mage would also not be crazy, because then these crabs are just staying in play. How many Reflector Mages have been milled? Also one? Alright, so it's definitely between Reflector Mage and Mantis Rider. I'm going to go with Reflector Mage. I'm going to hit this Reflector Mage. It's about sending a message. We'll see what happens. Give me Reflector Mage. I want my crabs. They're very important to me. I don't know if they play 4 Reflector Mage. Darn it, I should have hit Meddling Mage. Why did you guys tell me to hit Meddling Mage, chat? Where were you on that? I guess they only play 3. Still, their hand is kind of medium. I should probably write down their hand. I never do that, and it's always wrong when I don't do that. Good news is that I don't have any spells I want to cast, so so none of their Meddling Mages really do anything. Alright, they're turning off all my stuff. Whatever they want to turn off, they're going to turn it all off. Bloodchief's Thirst, alright. The one I cast was Drown. I still have more Drowns left in my deck. Alright, whatever. You name whatever you want to name, main. Oh, Into the Story's dope. Do I cast it now or do it on their turn? I definitely want to do it now, right? In case I hit another Surgical, I can take 2 Luminarch Aspirants out of their hand. Yeah, that seems right to me. I mean, I could do it... No, because if this untaps, I can put it in play. Definitely do it now. Alright, we didn't hit one, but they're dead next turn, so there's no way they can deal 16 damage to me. They'd have to have drawn 2 Dahlia's Lieutenants or something. I don't know. That still probably wouldn't even work. And they came and cast Mantis Rider. That's probably something else I should have taken into account. Alright. They are aspiring to greater things, it turns out. Oh, Athalia. Does that stop me even in the slightest? No. Okay, well, I'm going to go down to 10, and then I'm going to mill out their entire library, and then we'll be good. I could block too if I needed to, but just really don't. Really don't need to do that. Oh, Mesmeric Orb too? Beautiful. Wait, I can't use that, right? Too much mana? Yeah, whatever. I mean, they're dead. They're very dead. They're dead to the fetch lane too, I think, right? 'Cause this is 8. Yeah, it'd be 18. Just insult to injury here. I do think it's important to let them know. Like, I could play the Archive Trap. Oh, they're conceding? Shuto Shotokan, come back! I was going to mill harder. Alright, now the real question is Aether Gust good against humans? What am I hitting? They had, like, General Kudro, it's not good. So we saw Mantis Rider and, like, Noble Hierarch. It just can't be good, right? I just don't want it. I do think I want Thoughtseize, probably. And Damnation, and probably Set Adrift. Mesmeric Orb seems a little slow. I don't think Surgical's good. Probably supposed to cut something else. What I'm cutting, though, I don't know. Cut 1 Archive Trap. Is Countess the 7? I haven't played... I literally haven't played... Countess is 7, right? I literally haven't played Love Letter since the last... Whenever SCG Indie was. I'm fiending for it. I was thinking about it. I was like... Damn, I want to play Love Letter with Ross. Well, not with you, because you name nonsense stuff, but... I just want to play Love Letter again. I miss it. We'll go to 1 Cling. I probably don't need a second Cling, right? I probably don't need a second Cling. There's no way. Ugh. All right. Let's get this Luris revealed here. Have to go? Appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. This hand's real awkward. Humans doesn't fetch, so the Archive Trap doesn't do anything. I have no like, if they had fetch lands, this hand would actually be good, and I would keep it. Given that they don't, I think this is a ship. Ah. The Archive Traps. I should have boarded these out. Max punished. I'm the only one who plays into the story in this deck, Ross. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm going to go to 5. I probably just a madman. Oh, come on. The fetch land. Alright, well, we're keeping this. There will be many millings here. Definitely bottoming a crab. I guess Siege on crab. I got to bottom 2. Alright, in the hopes that I draw a blue land, I'm going to bottom the orb. Beautiful. We're going to draw a blue land. It's going to be perfect. Turn 1 blue land. Then we're going to immediately get Luris. And then we're just going to infinitely chump with Lurises. It's going to be glorious. That really wasn't it. But that, it's fine. It's fine. Ruin Crab. Go. You can do the, like... This deck very often does the, keep chumping with a crab, have a Luris in play, replay the crab. That has been... Yeah, no. It is definitely both. I am a confirmed lover of the card draws. And I just put them in places that they shouldn't be, I guess. I guess you'd say. But I am going to ruin people with some crabs. That's what we're here to do. Ruin them with crabs. It's Crab Control. I said it. I think that's the name. Oh, no, I didn't name it that. The deck is named Crab Control. Oh, no, I named it 8 Crab. Whatever. It's Crab Control. The video I put on my YouTube was Crab Control. And I stand by it. I'm playing counter spells, kill spells, and card draw, and I just have crabs as the win con. It's just what it is. Second vial. Oh man. All right. Draw's not bad. Would have greatly preferred, basically, counterburn. Exactly. This is what Counterburn has always aspired to be. It's the natural evolution. I've actually been posting videos. I've kind of been crushing with it. Like, people think it's like a burn deck, so they'll build, or they'll board up to 70 cards against me. I've had this happen multiple times where they go up to 70, and then I'm just a control deck, and they're just missing land drops and drawing dead cards, and it's just not even close. Oh no, is this an aspirant? Oh, Thalia. Oh, thank God. I could never beat an aspirant, but that I can... Well, I probably still won't beat it, but I could kill Thalia. Probably supposed to kill Thalia. Alright, let's kill Thalia. Goodbye, Thalia. That's fair. I had good players do it, though. They were okay. I had players do it. What's going on, Teddy? How you doing, man? I had other players do it. We'll go with that. It all happened. Oop. Oh no. I might have uploaded the wrong video. Oh shoot, and I'm getting Skyclave apped. Alright, well, I haven't really milled them at all because I still haven't drawn a land, so it's a little awkward, but at some point we're going to draw another land and things will be good again. Opponent's drawn a lot of Aether Vials, though. Very many vials. Land? Beautiful. I'll take that Archive Trap back now, actually. Would have preferred a blue land, but this plays. Sure, we're going to Ruin Crab. This is the way. And we milled their 4th vial, so sadly they can't draw a 4th vial, but they do have 3. Although I imagine this turn is going to go very poorly for me. Oh, they're doing Sacking Horizon Canopy. That's basically like them pinging themselves. I'll take it. Someone told me I put up the wrong YouTube vid. I'm going to have to go delete that, I guess. Oh, no. YouTube Studio. Yep. What evilness is going to befall me here? Another Skyclave app. You're humans. You can't play those. Did I play the wrong one? Alright, I'll check. This is really bad for me. Am I, like, dead here? I can kill this Manus Rider, but this is not going to go well. Like, aggro not well. I probably have to draw land. Yeah, that's just... This isn't it. Alright, let's get these Archive Traps out of my deck. I don't know why they're still in, if I'm being honest. Caused me to mulligan a 5 that game. Did not need that. Bring Mesmeric Orb. No, I want Into the Story. I don't want Archive Trap. Do I want Mystical Dispute? It does hit, like, a surprising number of things. I have, like, 1 Archive Trap. I'm going to bring the Cling to Dust back in. There's actually a chance I want Surgicals against them. They might be better than Archive Trap just because taking Skyclave just means my crabs live the whole game, basically. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 Surgicals. I think that's a good. We'll find out. Now, Augustus, like, not that good against the current build, Teddy. It hit exactly Manus Rider and Noble Hierarch and nothing else. You know, like, Gusting a Noble Hierarch's, like, eh. It's fine to hit a Manus Rider. Like, that one I'm good with, but I think that's too narrow. Yeah, this is... I don't think this hand's great. The good news is the first Surgical very rarely trades with the card for their hand, but the second one is almost always worth a card. So I think this is a keep. I'm going to regret this, I can tell. But it's going to be okay. I'm very quickly going to be able to set adrift something. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Yeah, boarding in 2 surgicals and immediately drawing them ain't great. But they're on a mold of 6, so we're basically both on a mold of 6. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, chat. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. If they board in dismember and they dismember my crab though, this goes really, really bad for me. Really praying for no turn 1 dismember here. Also, it'd be cool if they didn't have Aether Vial all 3. Alright, yep. No, yep, that's fine. I can set that adrift. That's something I can do. Ooh, that's a good draw. I unfortunately can't target myself with this crab. The other crab can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I want to draw step it. Yeah. I'm just going to get a watery grave here tapped, I think. Ooh, maybe I'm not draw stepping it now that they've hit 2. Maybe I draw step the Mantis Rider and then see what else is in their hand. I think that's fair. I can also draw step the Kite Sail and then see what's in their hand. Seems reasonable. Because the Kite Sail can take some of the stuff that I actually want here. So, yeah, let's see what's in their hand. No Kite Sail for you. I ain't having it. Oh my god, how glorious would it be if they just had 2 Kite Sails? Oh, they don't. We got a Lieutenant, a Meddling Mage, and 10 Horizon Canopies. Is there Horizon Canopy underneath? Oh, it's an unclaimed. No! It was going to be so good. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to wait on this next surgical. Maybe they pop the canopy. They won't, but if they did, oh, how glorious would that be? There's just no way they're naming a second surgical here. Visions of Beyond. That's okay. Sure. Yep. Ooh, Into the Story's good though. Can we hit a Horizon the 4th canopy? God, that'd be glorious. I also... Is Thalia's Lieutenant in Noble Hierarch? Would also be really strong. So, did I wall hack that vision or not? Oh, we hit the canopy! That's so good. I'm going to say not. No. No vision. Alright, I'm just letting them know. We hit the canopy. That's so rude, but also... Oh, it's so good. Do I want to hit this Aether Vial? I guess I don't really need to wait on the Surgical 2, because I know I'm taking 2 cards out of their hand. Alright, fine. And then I can set adrift the Aether Vial if I want to. I don't know that really does that much for me, though. I think I just want to set adrift the Meddling Mage, honestly. That's so brutal, hitting the Horizon Canopy. So both Surgicals traded. It was perfect. This is the perfect thing. I kind of still just want to cling here, though, just so I can end the story next turn. Nah. Let's set adrift. Now they're redrawing it. I let them know that I don't have visions, though, so that's, I guess, good for them. I probably should have done that. No, I couldn't have done. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They are redrawing the Meddling Mage, and now they know that they didn't hit vision, and they get to name something else. So, I guess maybe they don't know, right? I could be playing a mind game with them. It could be one of those, well, does he actually have it, or... I guess we'll find out. If he names Vision, I would actually... Luris! Oh no, that was the worst case scenario for me. Well, I mean, realistically, probably should have named Fatal Push, but... Alright, land this turn would be excellent. Let's draw a land right here. Just, come on. I'm gonna hit this cavern. I'm doing this because if I draw another crab... do I put Luris in my hand even though I can't cast it? That does mean my mana's worse next turn. But, like... I think Luris is going to be an important part of winning this game. So, yeah, I think I'm supposed to get Luris here. I think that's right. An opponent does need to draw a human that they can use this turn to be able to attack with this. Otherwise, they're attacking for 4, which is fine, but not, like, spectacular. Also, for the record, for the people who are saying, you know, why am I playing Into the Story instead of the Visions of Beyond or whatever, my opponent currently has... this is a bait, right? They're trying to get me to block. I'm going to block the Hierarch and be really sad when they get this free point of damage I'm giving them. Visions Beyond would just draw 1 card right now, where Into the Story draws 4. Oh, they did hit. Okay, so it was actually a good block on my part. Or at least somewhat good. I'm kind of in an awkward spot now, though. Oh, and I still even can't even cast my Into the Story. Ooh, and I drew a Thoughtseize. Oh, this is really bad. Alright, I think I'm going to lose because they just ripped a very good card there. I'm taking 7 down to 3, and then my whole turn is Into the Story. I think I'm just dead. I guess I hit the wrong card. Oh my god. Well, that's strong. I could draw Damnation. I do have 2 Damnations in my deck, and that would save me. Do I need to chump? I'm taking 8? It's not really relevant, right? Alright, well, let's draw Damnation. That'd be perfect. Right at the top. We drew an awful card the turn before, so Damnation here would be excellent. Damnation. What is that? Oh my god. No. Not like that, opponent. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry. Watch them draw Manatraders here, though, and just make it not matter at all. That would be really brutal. Oh, Meddling Mage to name Luris, though. Oh, that's also a really good draw. Luris was going to put me back in this game. Alright, well, I am out of Thalia now, though. So need a Fatal Push or a Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay, Crab blocks. Crab blocks. So that plays. I would go to 1. Do I mill them now? Like, is the top card good or not, chat? We need to know. Is the top card worth milling or is it not? And do I want to redraw anything? Because I could get a Mystic Sanctuary here. I guess I just see what happens. This is scary. It's basically just Manus Rider I'm scared of, though. Reflector Mage does kill me, I guess. Did they draw it? I don't think they did. Could be a Lieutenant here. That could be why they're doing this. I will block. Okay. No, looks like everything went fine. Okay. Do I want to draw anything? Set Adrift actually seems good to get rid of this Vial. Make them draw it. Yeah, I think I want to draw Set Adrift. So if they draw the Vial, then... Or I can also just set adrift the Meddling Mage, I guess. Cling is black and 3. So 4 mana. I was gonna say, I'm gonna put Mage on top, I think. No, I'd rather put Vial, though. Because then any 3-drop they draw after doesn't do anything. And now I can push. Well, let's start by playing this crab. And then I want to set adrift the Vial so that if they drew a 3-drop, they have to play it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to get rid of Cling. Because I want to replay this crab with Luris. No, Cling I think is going to be important. I'm going to keep it. Okay, so they can't put anything in play at instant speed. Then Fatal Pushing this is fine. I know they're drawing Aether Vial, so they're not drawing Mantis Rider. And I think I'm going to end the story this turn. Oh no, they're not drawing Vial. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm very dumb. Okay. I'm leaving up Cling in case they draw Mantis Rider. That's the new plan. Oh, I can't use it. Oh my gosh. No, already. I think the card they had in hand was land too. Maybe not. Maybe they drew a 3-drop. But they would have put it in off Vial, wouldn't they? I don't know. Okay, it was land. But Champion of the Parish is not Mantis Rider. Fair. Alright, very good. Let's draw some cards. No, wait, I got rid of the other crab. I don't need to play Luris. I can play this crab. And this is 18, right? I guess I have to have a fetch or a land, but I think I do. And I have a counter spell for their turn. Even though they're dead. But... Whew! Had to... That one was nerve-wracking, but we got there. Barely. That damnation. That damnation was something, I tell you what. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be fun, man. I'm streaming for like 30 hours. I mean, it is like LSV's really good, so it's gonna be tough to battle against him. But also, like, you know, he's one of my favorite Magic players. Like, he's someone I came up in the game watching, and I really like LSV. So it's gonna be awesome to get to play against him. Just a huge honor. This hand's great though. We got some graveyard hates. We got some crabs. They got some misty rainforests. Even got a poosh. Let's play a crab. Crab, crab, crab. That is the 26th and the 27th for those that don't know. They even made like a sweet thing for it. Hold on. Where's it at? Boom, right here. Check this out. We got this crazy, like whatever this is. We got a Zaga. So Sultai. Okay. Sultai has not historically been very good against Mill. Oh. And they don't even have the push for my crab? Interesting. Maybe they're like upkeeping it? No? They okay. Well, fair enough. Is it worth just like holding up Drown here? I don't think it is. I think I'm just going to play crab and then fetch and get the full mill 12 here. Yes. Mill all of the cards! Growth Spile, Cryptic Command, Spell Snare, sure. I'm going to cycle this Cling on something. Not drown control. Well, I'm controlling them with crabs. You know, the classic crab control archetype, I guess. I don't know. So I don't really want to mill them main here because of Uro specifically. I guess I have the surgical, so it's probably fine. Alright, F it. We'll mill them here. Probably supposed to... I was definitely supposed to respond to the growth spiral if I was going to do it this way, that's for sure. Instead, I let them draw up... No, they didn't. Oh, they just wanted to get their breeding pool. Alright, that's fair. That makes sense. What are we milling here? Tail's End. Interesting. I guess I want to save the Cling for if... I don't know. I'm going to save the Cling for if they try to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary. I guess. This deck has a really hard time killing me, though. Like, they just don't kill me. Can you add a... Oh. Jake's going to add the com. Got it. Do I want to respond to this? I don't think I care that much, if I'm being honest. Okay. Abrupt Decay happens. I am going to cling a Cryptic command here, though, and draw a card. Let's Cryptic out of here. Beautiful. BEA beautiful. I'm just going to put Lurrus in my hand right now. Still no Uros is kind of wild, actually. I mean, they've got 18 cards in their library. Maybe they're only like playing 3 or something. It has been a minute, my friend, but I am back, and I am controlling people with crabs. I'm actually getting ready for this charity thing. I got some new streaming equipment, if you couldn't tell. We got the green screen going, finally. Alright. They get to Mystic Sanctuary something, sure. I don't know that I care that much, though, if I'm being honest. So what are the odds they have a counterspell for Uro here? Like 100% or like 1,000%? It's got to be roughly in that percentage range, right? I'm going to mill this Cryptic off the top of their deck, though, that's for sure. Oh, they finally hit the Uro. I'm going to draw step Surgical Uro here so that they can't use Force Negation and Cryptic. Question is, do I want to pay? Well, first I want to cast Visions, I think. Because if I take the Uro out, then they're only at 19. Okay, that all happened. Fair. Fair enough. Then I'm going to Visions again. Oh my goodness, that's so many cards. And then I'm going to Surgical Uro. Oh, I'm Crab Guy now, dude. This stream is officially sponsored by Cherix the Raging Isle. This is a Cherix stream. Snapcaster Mage? Oh no. What are they going to do with that? It's like a Tail's End, maybe? Tail's End doesn't counter this. Force Negation? That's fine. I mean, if this is their turn, like spending 5 mana to counter Surgical Extraction, that's okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. I can counter this, and I'm just not even going to. This is just totally okay. Sure. Yep, no, that's totally fine. You can put that right there in that I could not care even a little bit about that category. It's beautiful. Fits in there perfect. Yo, fetch! 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 Come on! Alright, I am going to push this snap, though. It's about sending a message. No 2-1s for you. Also, my hand is just incredibly full. I need to kind of empty it a little bit. Oh my gosh. So many crabs! There's so many crabs! Look at all the crabs! It's glorious. You. Oh, there's another Uro. They have main deck damnation. Wild. And then I'm going to put a Mesmeric Orb. And I'm even protected from Mystic Sanctuary because I have 2 Archive Traps. That's what I was saying. I'm practicing for Vintage Cube by playing a Modern deck that has Recall in it. That was the biggest mistake you could have made. It's fetching right there. Oh, they got Sunken Hollow. Do you have like a Spell Center or something? No, they're just... Alright. Fair enough. Pazer. And this is a case of all of my... I draw more cards than them, and all of my spells are cheaper than theirs, so their deck looks extraordinarily clunky, and that's because it is. And now they have 3 cards in hand, 6 lands, and no library. I still have 10 permanents or whatever. We're just out here cruising through this Manatraders qualifying series. Is Gust good against them? It's like, okay. I'm going to cut these. These all seem pretty bad. I think I want like all the graveyard hate though. I definitely want the 3 mystical disputes. Those seem great. How good is Gust? They have like Uro. I didn't really see anything else. I think I'm just going to go with the Thoughtseizes. I think I could bring in like a Gust or something. That's fine. I also just don't think I need to. I think I'm just going to like run away with this this matchup. This is where we're at. Why do you take Dustin Stern? So many peoples. Eli of the Veil. Man. John is going crazy trying to promote this thing. It's going to be sweet, though. Alright. This hand's kind of awkward. I can't cast either of the Drowns. I don't have a Crab. The Mesmeric Orb could get on the draw is a lot worse than on the play. There's just so many ways they can answer it. I think this is a mulligan. This hand's just too awkward. The mana's like not even good. Like if the mana was like good, maybe. I think this hand's a lot better than it looks just because of the double Archive Trap nature of it. I'm going to bottom the Thoughtseize and hope that they fetch on turn 1 so that I can turn 1 Ancestral Recall after milling half their library. It's kind of where I'm at. If they turn 1 Thoughtseize instead, that would be no bueno for me. Alright, well, they're not doing that. But it would have been no bueno for me. They got to fetch at some point, right? Ooh, Mystical Speed was an excellent draw. I'll take that all day. I will take that all day. Alright, they are very adamant on not fetching, which I don't like. I want to cast my Recall. The Field Ruin there is kind of awkward too. But they're going to fetch, or I'm going to draw another land. One of those things is happening. I guess I don't, like, I don't know. Are they really not going to fetch? Is this one of those games where you're playing the 3-color deck that never fetches once? Land. Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful. Question is, am I supposed to play Orb? None of their stuff's tapped. I'd rather like wait for them to cast something. So the play here is end of turn, make them fetch. They can't Cryptic here either. Yeah. What? What is that? It's so rude. Alright, well, I want my land kind of bad here, so I'm going to dispute that. But, and Veil? What is this? What is this? Opponent just coming out trying to own me here. Alright. I see what's up. I'm not playing fair here at all. With the Tails End in Modern? What is that? Alright. And they cryptic me? Yeah, that's a blowout. That one does not feel good, I tell you what. Alright. You got it. Land? Oh, beautiful. Alright, well, joke's on them. We still got it. I mean, do I Archive Trap now? I can still wait on it. Like, I could just play the Mesmeric Orb here. I'm not, like, in a rush for this, necessarily. I think I'm just going to play the Orb. Just get the mill started. I got to start somewhere. Force Negation. Wow. Opponent. Just every piece of interaction. Okay. Okay. Snaptail's End. Don't say those things, man. Not like this. Oh, I should have fetched main then. Oh, no. No, I'm going to get Snaptail's Ended. Alright. Crab, crab, crab. I'm going to play the crab. I'm going to play it. If they kill it, then I can fetch. Yeah, no, you're right. I definitely should have main phased the fetch. Now you got me nervous. Do they try to kill it? They do. Oh, got him. What if they had a second Tail's End? How brutal would that be? I'm going to fetch this in shock because I'm not all that scared, if I'm being honest. Another Veil? Man, they're not messing around. They came to play today. Wild. Out here chilling on, like, infinite Veil of Summers, too. It's already 2, and there's still 40 cards left in their deck. How many Veils do you need over there, dude? Chill out with those. Oh, another Orb. I mean, if I orbed last time, I probably want to orb this time, too, right? They're going to fetch at some point. They have to. At some point, they're going to draw a land and fetch. I don't need to pop this field just yet. Oh, they have the Decay. Alright. Man. They're well set up for the mill matchup, apparently. Just another no fetch. What is this? Alright, I see what's up. There's the Surgical. Okay. Alright, it's time for some archive trapping, I believe. Now, I'm forced into this play. I swear, like, I let them get to Cryptic, too. I was doing it because of Force Negation, but, like, ugh. Don't, Creamsicle, don't say stuff like that, man. You're scaring me. It's very scary. I'm gonna hit the Overgrown Tomb, I guess. I don't know. It's their untapped black source. I'm gonna hit that one. Oh my god. I should have surgical their Tail's Ends. No! It's so brutal. I guess it makes my Dark Slave Shores come into play untapped. I guess I can live with that. What is this game, dude? So wild. So ridiculous. Ugh. Alright. Well, it's the waiting game then. Alright, so they are actually dead. If I can make them shuffle. Do I put Luris in my hand? No. No. I'm here. It's time. I was probably supposed to cycle a Cling at some point there, but whatever. Right, let's cycle Cling now. Nope. Nope, not that. Undo. Cling. I'm going to hit Force Negation because I don't know. How many Tails Ends and Veil of Summers could they realistically be playing? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, we hit a crab. Beautiful. Can we hit a land as well? Land. No, but drown's not bad. I'll take a drown. Again, if opponent shuffles their library at any point here, they are insta-dead. I have lethal in hand. Unless they have something crazy like... Alright, fine. Nope, it's fine. They'll draw a fetch land. They have to draw a fetch land. Land? No, just another orb. Alright. I'm going to play the orb. Remand. That's fine. They're going to draw commander decks. Dude, I just built a Queen Marchesa deck. The deck is dope. It's not actually good, but it is really sweet. What are they putting on top here? I swear to God, if it's Tails End, I'm surgicaling it. I don't care. It's happening. They're getting surgicaled. Also, can you draw a fetch land? I didn't even mill any. There's not even like... I guess there's one. Like, there's one, but like, come on. What is this? Alright. I'm not having this. Not today. They're sniping me right now? Is that confirmed? I don't really see... I look at the users in chat, and I don't see them. Maybe they have a different name. I don't know. Cryptic bounce on my land? Why? Alright, whatever. They really want remand, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea how they haven't fetched so far. It's wild. It's like actually crazy to me. I'm going to play my Mesmeric Orb. At some point, they're going to draw a fetch land, and they just die. Alright. So they did all that work to put Remand on top of their deck, and now it's just going to get milled. Unless they have another decay. Just unbelievable. Just constant. They just have every piece of interaction always. Well, we know they have a Remand in their hand now, so that's happening. That's not going to get... Look at this. Another non-fetch land. How? The good news is they're not actually doing anything. And slowly but surely, I'm just going to... Just one piece of interaction at a time, we're going to get them to 20. Oh, Mystical Dispute. Beautiful. That can counter something. Maybe. Probably not, but, you know. Maybe. I do have Cling ready, though. Cling to draw a card here. Oboro? Just no... They have no fetch... Did they board out their fetch lands? Is that what's happening here? I think my opponent boarded out their fetch lands. It's ridiculous. Oh, baby. We drew a Swamp. And that Swamp life. That's what I'm saying, man. I think they boarded out the fetch lands. Oh, there's one! Do it! Do it, opponent! You want to! No, they didn't. Lame. Alright, let's see if we can bait them into fetching a Mystic Sanctuary here. They might do it. You never know. They're probably just going to remand, but they might fetch a Mystic Sanctuary. Let me get rid of this Cryptic command. I want things that aren't permanents. I assume this gets remanded. That is my assumption here. Okay. I like this. We're fetching something. I think it's a Mystic Sanctuary. It's not. It's a Sunken Hollow. That's fine. Okay. Before they get a chance to draw, I'm going to cast Archive Trap. Mill's 13. I'm going to cast Archive Trap. And then I'm going to cast Archive Trap. Alright, well they have no library, and this remand kills them. That's awesome. Oh, that was sweet. That was really sweet. I told you they were going to draw the fetch land eventually. They had to. Oh, that was awesome. Dead to it's a lethal remand. Oh, that was awesome. That was so sweet. I love you, Teddy, but I'm blaming you for this. This missed prelim. Everyone's sad about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not blaming you, Teddy. No chance. All right. This hand is gas. Just actual physical gasoline. I am on the draw, which is a little awkward. The Mill Mirror! Yes! Yes! This is the purest form of magic! Oh, I got the archive. This is so good. So good. Oh, wait, they don't have Luris. Why don't they have Luris? Oh, I'm certainly not playing my crab. And if it's the Mill Mirror, then playing the Water Grave doesn't really matter, so. They probably have 10 cards in hand. Thought Scour me? Alright. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Got a wild little game here. Wild. Oh, this is glorious. Alright. I'm going to play the crab. Do they just have, like, a drown? Am I about to get drowned here? Drown would be really bad, actually. If they had a drown. Don't you counter my crab. Let it resolve. Oh, no, I don't want to waste the surgical. I think it matters a lot. To hit the millers. Oh, this is like rogues. Oh my. This is very much not what I thought it was. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to win the mill race against rogues, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, the Soaring Thought Thief. That's fine. I can't kill it. Do I want to, like, cling anything here? Not really. I do want to fetch, though, and get the mill while my crab can't die. Now the question is, do I want to mill anything else? Or do I want to surgical something else? Like, I get surgical Soaring Thought Thief here. I still don't think it's right yet, though. Are there rogues I don't know about in Modern? There has to be good ones, right? Has anyone seen Modern Rogues? Is this a real deck? I honestly just do not know. Okay. Doesn't seem like they have a way to kill my crab, at least. Because you probably would have done it. Well, they definitely have Fatal Pushes. Fair. Alright, so it looks like they're doing something here. I maybe should fire off a surgical on something. Just to know what's happening. Thieves Guild Enforcer, huh? Alright, I think I am going to surgical... Soaring... because they could just flash and respond. I'm going to surgical Fatal Push, I think. Our hand has 2 more Thought Scours. Remand Mana Leak. Okay, so surgically... Getting them to use one of these counters, then surgically Thought Scour is like really gas. Okay, let's do that then. Counter target spell. Are we remanding or mana leaking here? Remanding. Your own spell. Alright, then I'm going to surgical your Thought Scours. And now they have a mana leak. And I can archive trap them. Ninja of the Deep Hours? Is that a rogue? No, it's a human ninja. What is that? And why aren't they playing Luris? They must have like Xerath Sign or something. And I'm going to cling a drown. Alright. Works for me. I like where we're at. Not out of the woods yet, certainly. Especially given that they still have a mana leak. And I paid a lot of life that turn too, so I'm not actually in a great spot. If I draw a land here though, I like my position. That's fair, Ross. Oh my god, the Tilt Sanctuary. Why didn't I fetch a blue source? Still gonna put it in play though. And I guess I'm getting Luris at this point. I don't really like it, but I think I'm here. I'm kind of taking a decent amount of damage. A Tiltuary, if you will. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Ninja turns off Luris, no? Oh, they drew another Soaring Thought Thief? Oh, so now I have to chump. That sucks. I guess I should have left up Drown. What do you mean Ninja turns off? Oh, they're ninjas. That's why they don't have Luris. Yes. That makes sense. So I'm blocking here. I'm going to die. I need to draw something like crazy. They have a mana leak too. So I think I have to draw land. I'm still just going to lose this mana leak. Yeah, I just think I'm dead. Oh, wait a minute. No, because then I'm just dead to the Wind Robbers. They also don't even have they haven't even milled a mana leak. They have like one. It's kind of lame. Well, I guess I can get information. Yeah, Cling doesn't say nothing is gonna save me here. Alright, I'm gonna surgical Force Negation. Drew another Soaring Thought Thief. Okay. I am so dead. This feels like the pretty classic... I should have looked at their deck more. That was dumb. This feels like the pretty classic standard rogue situation, though, where they only have 8 cards that work together and they need like 2 of them, and my opponent drew 3. But if I'm able to break up this little set of things, their deck's not actually very good. This little dispute here is gas, though. And I think I have... Oh no, Cling is great, actually. I think I have too much surgical. Do I want, like, Set Adrift? Set Adrift is, like, okay. Actually, Set Adrift is gas. It, like, stops their mill bonuses, right? Yeah, Set Adrift is great. I'm going to call Mesmeric Orb. I think I want a Damnation, too. Nah, I don't want the Damnation. This is good. This is the way. This is the way. Well, Down a game. Not used to that with mill. I thought I was a better mill deck, but opponent just gave me the old, was it Captain Wilson? No, Captain something. Don't look at me. I'm the captain now. What is that? Captain... Ross, there's no way you haven't seen this. It's Captain something. Captain... I don't know. Oh, this hand's real awkward. I think it's a mulligan. This hand's also not particularly good. Although, if they fetch, it's like actually really good. Captain Phillips. No, I haven't seen the movie. Alright, fair. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm really hoping that they fetch on turn 1. That's where we're at. We got the double archive trap and ancestral recall hand. This hand is a trap if they don't fetch. But if they do play the fetch, we got them. We got them good. It would be really sweet. Ooh. With the Dark Slick Shores again? Come on, man. And to kill the crab? Ugh. Alright, well, maybe I'll draw a land. Alright, I'll take it. It's not, you know, it's not the perfect thing, but it does make these live at some point in the future. Thoughtseize, no. No, they're going to take my draw 3 and now the game's over. Why do they have Thoughtseize? Well, yeah. Draw another deck? What? No. Maybe they take the archive trap. Because they can't play around it or something. Hold on there, mister. I just got the one... Ooh, they did take the archive trap. Interesting. The mystique. The intrigue. Right, I'm going to hit this. I'm gonna kill this Wind Robber before it starts milling me. Alright. Alright. Little double archive trap action. Yup. Opponent somehow didn't take Ancestral Recall with their Thoughtseize. Oh, that's a fetch land. That's what that is. It's looking real good. They're going to fetch on my turn, though, with Force Negation, I think. I mean, this is about as good as I can hope for, if I'm being honest. Soaring Thought Thief into no fetch. Yep. Alright. Well, if I draw land... I was going to draw the Tiltuary. So, thank you, Soaring Thought Thief. Land one time. Oh, it's a crab. It's not a land at all. Still going to play the crab, though. Crab, crab, crab. It's all about just putting the crab out there, man. Just you know, put it out there. Alright, are you fetching yet? What's happening? Nope. They're going to play around this archive trap the entire game, and I'm probably just not going to draw any lands. So. Oh, I was going to draw a land. No, I'm not. Are we fetching yet? Land off the top? Oh my god. Another crab. Alright, I'm going to cast it again. It's getting mana leaked. Okay. Well, something was gonna trade for that mana leak at some point, so at least it was a crab that I don't necessarily need that much of. Alright, here we've milled 2 Mystical Disputes. So statistically, I'm very likely to draw a land. That's how this math works. Just Hedron Crab every turn of the game. Okay. Oh, there's a Hedron Crab. It's frustrating how bad of a draw that is because it's like, oh, they fetched? Interesting. So, I mean, they know this is coming. I'm still going to do it. I assume they have like a mana leak here. Force negation, sure. But then I actually get them, and now they have exactly 20 in their yard. Push the crab, sure. I can get behind that. Okay. Okay. So I get to Ancestral this turn. I'm losing by quite a bit, but they're not like that close to killing me. I still got 40 cards. Ancestraling into a couple lands would be really good. Oh my god. Can I draw a land ever? I mean, they almost certainly have a counterspell. I'm probably supposed to do it on their turn. But then I miss my land drop again. I need to get this into the story. I'm just running straight into the counterspell, though. It's frustrating, too, because Remand is, like, a hard counter here, because I'm still stuck on a Field of Ruin. I'm going to jam and kind of hope for the best. I kind of need something to go my way to get out of this game. Yeah. 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 Maybe I was supposed to just play them as Merrick Orb there. I don't know. Do they have another counterspell? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in my top 30 cards. I guess that's like kind of. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Ross. I think I just have to jam there, and it's just bad, but like I just have to do it. I don't think I have a better option. And here they draw all the rogues. This is bad. Now I'm like close to taking lethal. And we still haven't drawn a land, so hey, there's my land. What keeps me in this game? If I assume their card is a blank, say it's like a force negation that they can't cast right now, and they draw nothing else, I can Ruin Crab to block. They're telling me no lands is brutal for me. I agree. Ruin Crab to block, and then fetch a swamp, kill one of the Thought Thieves, block the Thieves Guild. No, because then I die to the fetch, right? And I can't. Yeah, this is just actual lethal. We do have traps, but 3 of them are in my yard, or 4 of them are in my yard, or something. 1, 2, and I think one got exiled to a force negation. Yeah, so there's only 1 left. It's not enough to mill him out. This Field of Ruin was just brutal. I mean, it's why I have 3 on my list, is because these games happen. Sometimes they're that bad. Oh, well. It felt like I was close there. Like, I had a shot at the end, but, yeah. This one Thought Thief just soloed me, basically. Just no bueno. Oh. Scattered Grows. You'll love to see it. Oh, my gosh. That is exactly what you want to play against when you're this deck. The Titan decks are so cold to this deck. It's unbelievable. I've told Fran, like, you just can't play these against me. They're so bad. But he doesn't agree. He's out there doing his thing. Oh, Flagstones. Explore? Is this Normal Explorer, the Alex Bertoncini version? Oh, that's kind of like 2 lands. That could be the Alex Bertoncini version. Could be. Oh yeah, they are just all kinds of dead here. This game is already over. Too soon? It's not too soon. That's like my favorite joke. Somebody asked me how many lands I have in play at an event. I always just tell them I explored. I explored. It's probably not a good joke, but I do I do that all the time. Does life matter? It could matter, I guess. It probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna get the Watery Grave. I think it doesn't matter. You can lose to Dryad plus Valakut after that, but yeah, it's GG. I'm gonna draw step them. I was actually thinking there's some chance I want to Surgical to Dryads and then, wait, if I'm gonna hit Titans, I just don't even need to do it now, right? I can do it next turn. There's no way. I guess they could have Spirit Guide. That'd be a wild. Alright, I'm just not going to be a dummy. I'm going to actually hit the Titans. If they hit Spirit Guide or something, I would lose a game. I just have absolutely no business losing at all, so just not going to let that happen. Look, I physically am just like 0% to lose from here otherwise, so they had one in their hand. And an Eladamri's Call, as it turns out. And then 3 lands. So they'll get like a Dryad and then hope that's good enough, but it likely isn't. What are we calling for? Maybe Reclaimer. Reclaimer would make some sense. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's just not really going to get you there. But maybe. Oh, now I can hit the Dryads and their draw step in the game is actually over. Game. GG. I'm going to hit your Dryads of the Elysian Grove. Did you explore? Alright. Go ahead. Find a way. They can maybe get some field... How hard are you going to be jamming the SCG Tour once paper comes back? Probably pretty hard. I don't know. The first event, I don't care where it is, I'm going to go. After that, it's kind of awkward for me because I'm already qualified for the Players' Championship, so it's like, how much does jamming it really even help me? Yeah, let's just play all the things. So like I probably wouldn't like go to one in like Dallas or I mean the first one back will go anywhere, but then after that I probably won't go to like Dallas or something. But like anywhere within like 8 hours of driving distance to me I'll probably go to. I appreciate my opponent still playing this out. I don't know what they're going to find that gives them a dub here, but... Okay, no, they conceded. All right. I was going to say, you have, like, actual nothing. There's no way you have anything left. I looked at your deck. You had, like, 4 Path Exiles, and that was it. Well, it's definitely one of those two, Ross. They're doing one of those two things. There's no choice. Or there's no chance there's not doing one of them. Surgical's good. Cling is not. Bloodchief's Thirst is not. And Mesmeric Orb's like okay. also Archive Trip is actually good. I don't know what to cut. I just have way too many good things, and I feel like I should have Set Adrift in too, but like, I'm gonna cut some pushes. Pushes like still good, but I could also cut a surgical. I'm gonna bring back one push and cut one more orb. Yeah, scientific boarding right there. Oh no, I bumped this thing. All right. Note to self, I have to stop bumping the stand when I'm actually streaming. I have to like glue it down or something. I'm going to reveal Luris. This hand is awful. It's funny because like it might still be able to beat Green-White Titan because that deck is just really bad against this deck. But this hand is atrocious. I think it's a mulligan. If they just like fetch cast Reclaimer though. Yeah, Richmond would be pretty sick, Ross. I agree with you. I hope they don't do Roanoke. Roanoke is not one of my more... It was sweet when we were at the actual event for like the PC, but like the Envy spot I don't like very much. Although, actually, Ross... We could return to the most legendary site on the SCG Tour, which is the Valley Forge Resort and Casino. That would be pretty hype. Like, how many times do you have to go to the Valley Forge Resort and Casino? Go chill in that basement? That would be pretty sweet. I'll just live in the darkness of the Valley Forge Resort and Casino basement. Ooh, they kept 7. Oh. You hate that place. That's fair. I think it might be Dom's favorite place on Earth. Dom loves it. He loves it so much. Alright, what am I bottoming here? Gotta ship one more. I kinda wanna ship the Field of Ruin, but also I'm playing against a lands-based deck. The Field of Ruin could be good. Surgical's kind of awkward. I'm going to ship the Surgical. On a mold of 5, Surgical's really bad. I also don't have a mill enabler. Maybe I'm supposed to mill to drown. Oh, I kept the field. So smart. So smart. Okay. Apologies. I had a message there. Yeah, it doesn't look like opponent is close to casting anything. I also think I want to take the Dryad. No. I certainly don't want to take the Dryad. I want to kill these. I want to take the Eladamri's Call. Yes. Great. Very good. Very good. And honestly, I'm probably going to Field of Ruin that one. Just because why not? Yeah, I mean, float the colorless, dude, whatever. Doesn't matter. Crab? One time? Not crab. Yikes. Oh, that would have been a really good turn for a crab. Crab, crab, crab. Assume they're playing Dryad here. Yeah, Harlan said reading terminal market's like amazing and he wants to go there, but I don't know. So if I fetch and then he responds, I can still push, right? I think that's right. I'm going to do that. Resolves. Gets fatal pushed. I get to search up my land. Watery Grave. Perfect. Reading Terminal Market? Whatever. Is Luris good here? Probably not really. I do need to hit this, though. Just casting anything going to be very awkward for them, and I can also kill the Dryad now. No Miller is making this very difficult. No, that was still a good draw, though. I can kill Dryad here. Then counter something later, I guess. At some point, I'm going to draw a crab. I can feel it. Ooh, they didn't even play the Dryad. Interesting. Maybe they haven't drawn a land yet. Tell you what, that Skyclave apparition in their hand, not looking so hot. Oh, baby. Best draw on the deck. You'll love to see it. Skyclave is dope, dude. I love the card, but I mean, they're not casting it anytime soon, that's for sure. It requires 2 white pips if you haven't seen it before, and they currently have 0 white pips available. Very few pips. Are we playing the Dryad now? I will counter it at this point. We counter many things at this point. Ooh. It is a white source. So maybe they're going to path the crab. I don't really like that, but I could see it happening. No, I want to counter target spell. So we know they have a Skyclave apparition and something else. Land plus Luris. Beautiful. That works absolutely perfect. It's actually a shame that this isn't the other one, because I would have been milling myself here just to get some more crabs for Luris, but in before Wooded Bastion. Wooded Bastion, alright, I guess they get me. There's a chance this deck should be playing a Wooded Bastion, because this deck's mana is atrocious. For a deck that plays like 35 lands, this deck's mana is inexcusably bad. And it also somehow still might be the best deck in Modern. Unclear. Explore, that's fine. Did we get another white source? No. Alright. Oh, there you have it. Oh, that was very good. It was a very good draw. So do I want to hit the Foundry? I want to hit the field. I mean, it looks like I want to hit the field, but if I hit the field, then they can cast Skyclave. They can get a Plains. But if I hit the Foundry, they don't. I think I'm going to hit the... then I hit the Blast Zone, then they can kill my crab. I don't think I care if they kill the crab. So I can just play Luris and get it back next turn. Right, I'm going to hit the Field of the Dead. No, wait. Then I'm going to hit the Sacred Foundry. I don't know. Who knows what's happening here. I'm going to hit something. I was probably supposed to get Swamped too because Boil's a card. But we mulled the 5 and kept a very awkward hand, and I think we have the game all but wrapped up. Although, they could have the Gaia's Blessing, I guess. That could happen, but I want to take Primeval Titan. That doesn't work. I mean, it physically draws a card. Oh, I guess I can't counter any of their stuff now. That's kind of awkward. They have a Boyle in their hand. How rude. Well, I probably should have played around Boyle better then, I guess. Not that it even matters, but... Man, they're so close to casting these Skyclave apparitions. Oh, I should have looked if they had a Gaia's Blessing. Darn it! Chat, where are you? You gotta stop me. Wait, I can look back. Is there a Gaia's Blessing? No, I didn't see one. Someone hit the rewind there. Tell me, was there a Gaia's Blessing? I don't think there was. Wait, maybe they're going to copy the planes. Oh, they did copy the planes. That's a combo with Field of the Dead, as it turns out. Oh. So I think I'm supposed to play Luris. We're just going to start beating. Just going to get the Luris beats going. I'm going to counter the Skyclave this turn. Bring in the beats. And they're going to play Reclaimer. I'm going to gust that and hopefully draw a land. That'd be perfect. Land? Oh, baby. Oh, I can even Mystic Sanctuary back Visions of Beyond now, so if I do get boiled... Yep. I do not like this Reclaimer fellow. I would like a Visions of Beyond. They do have... They have like exactly enough, right? 22? Yep. No, I missed my attack! I did all that to get an attack and I still missed the attack. No Gaia's Blessing the replay. Little Fiend, thank you. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you to go back and do that. Shout out to you, man. Alright, so we are down a Luris, but... Oh, and they can actually blast on my crab. So I got nothing, but I do have Ancestral Recall on top of my deck. And they only have 24 cards left. So we got a shot. And their hand is Boyle and something. Wait, they hit the crab? Why? How do you not hit Luris there? That doesn't make any sense. I guess they're more scared of getting milled out than damage, but Luris, I'm drawing... Okay, whatever. Oh my goodness. What a draw that was. Yeah. Turns out Ancestral Recall is good. Do I take the Boil out of their hand just so I don't get boiled? I don't think the rest of their deck matters. We don't have a Gaia's Blessing. Yeah. Kind of off the getting boiled train. That sounds terrible. I'm not about it. And they have a Forest in hand. Got it. I actually should have left the one in their graveyard. I don't think they really have a way to like use that in any way. And I don't really know what they can draw, but from here on out the game is basically a formality. Everything else that matters is green. I can gust it. Oh, wait, they got Zombos. Yeah, it's whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I did forget they had a Field of the Dead for the second, but yeah, not really going to matter. Interestingly enough, this one actually could mill me if I wanted to go that route. Try and find another crab. Don't really want to do that, though, I don't think. Milieu. Looks like they're getting something for Field of the Dead, maybe? I don't know. Gonna yield to that. I don't care. And I'm going to play Mesmeric Orb and pass the turn. So they can blast on away the crab. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to block with the crab and then sack the Delta. And then they're kind of in this spot. Oh, another fetch land. Yeah, I mean, if they were going to win, this is how. I still think they're just going to lose because they didn't kill Lurrus when they could have. Like, they had the opportunity, and they just did not do it. They also like could have taken the Blast Zone up and put it on 3 and killed Lurrus. Like, there was many choices there that we didn't make. That's fine. Alright, so I kind of need a good draw step here. Like, I just want to draw a spell, and I think I'll win. Oh, I was going to draw into the story. Mesmeric Orb took care of that. Ooh, Ruin Crab's good. Ooh, another Mesmeric Orb I think does it. Ruin Crab. Land. Milieu for 3. Second Mesmeric Orb, you mill 12 in your upkeep, and that's a GG. Got him. Got him. All right. I think that 5-1? 5-1, I think. All right. Looks like I lost the die roll, sadly. But we have a triple crab hand. We keep these. And pray we draw a land. But if we draw a blue land in our first 2 draw steps, this hand is busted. Especially a fetch land. If we draw a fetch land, oh my goodness. Or like if the first draw steps to Darkslick Shore is also insane. Then we have the fetch land. Field of Ruin is terrible in this deck, Ross. I swear I would cut it if you didn't need it to turn on Archive Trap, it'd be the quickest cut of all time. But because Archive Trap, I don't know. Honestly, like, oh no, I probably ruined the camera. Yikes. Honestly, there's a chance Archive Trap could just get cut. I've played against a lot of decks that just have a bunch of basics. So I don't think that's crazy. But yeah, Field of Ruin not looking great here. My opponent mulliganed to 4. Are they playing Oops All Spells? What is this? Maybe Tron? Tron is never beating his hand. Like, actual 0%. It's just too many mills. Alright, they're on 4. Okay, they're on 4. Is this Oops All Spells? I'm supposed to extract Narcomoebas against Oops, right? Because then nothing works. I think. I'm pretty sure if I extract Narcomoebas against Oops, just their deck doesn't do anything and they die. I think. I'm like reasonably certain of that. And it is Oops All Spells. Alright, well we're going to find out. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to extract Narcomoebas. It is awkward to mill them, though. I'll say that much. Draw 3 artifacts naturally? Okay. So, should I extract the swords, then? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I forgot. I don't want to mill them right now. I'm not going to play the crab. I think I'm just going to play a Delta and pass. Oh, fourth crab. Perfect. You love to see it. I at least have a surgical. That's nice. All right, land, please. Just, it's never there when you want it to be. I swear. I think I'm gonna play. No, I'm gonna play the Field of Ruin and then play the crab. I think that's my plan. I really don't want to get their game going here. Okay. Undercity Informant. Well, it would be a very good turn. Oh no, because if I Field of Ruin them... Oh, alright. Good turn to draw fetch land, though. Well, then my crap... Oh, this is awkward. Right, fetch land. The deck just coming through in the best kind of way. Alright, Undercity Informant's going to happen. I'm going to look at the spells. Or look at the cards. What does it tell me to do? I'm looking at something here. That's happening. Look at the cards. So what got shuffled back? Nothing, right? Oh no, they have a Nexus of Fate. So they're gonna draw a Nexus of Fate next turn, and if they don't kill me, then I win. But they also didn't play a creature. And they don't even have Narcomoebas. Did they draw all of them? Oh no, they have 2 Narcomoebas. How many artifacts do they have? So I'm supposed to take the Narcomoebas, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. I take the Narcomoebas, and then the Creeping Chills are going to do 12 to me. I'll go to 7, but then they'll have no creatures in play. And they haven't cast any creatures yet, so they have to kill me with Vengevines. Does Sword trigger? No, Sword only triggers once they've actually entered. Yeah. Okay, so I take the Narcomoebas, and I'm good. Narcomoebas. So surgical that. I have a main deck Pact Negation. That's so brutal. Why? Why? Alright, well, it is what it is. I still think a bunch of these mill cards are bad. I don't think they do anything. I only have the Graveyard Hate I have. Bloodchief's Thirst also seems rancid. Alright, here we go. That Pact was just so brutal. It was on their mold of 3 or whatever. They had the thing. And I had to miss a land drop for 3 draw steps. Which, I mean, I only have 20 lands in my deck, so it's like less than a coin flip. I'm going to hit it. But I'm coin flipping 3 times, so I'm still a favorite. Really? So I should be trying to mill a little bit? Okay. I guess it could actually be good if you hit the Narcomoebas early, like before they hit the... Yeah, if I hit the Narcomoebas early, like before they hit the swords, then they have a hard time, right? Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. That pact, the main deck pact negation. For my surgical too. Ugh. The worst part is like I had a counterspell that even would have stopped pact. Like they don't have to have any cards in their graveyard and drawn works, but I just didn't hit the land. Although I probably would have killed the thing, so. Yeah, whatever. Opponent's taking the full 3 minutes to sideboard. It can't be that hard to sideboard with Oops All Spells, right? Is board in Leyline of the Void or Leyline of something? Sand seems good. I'm going to keep it. I don't have Graveyard Hate, which is awkward, but I can stop their mill my whole deck guy, which is good. And Into the Story could draw me in a Graveyard Hate. I'm going to lead on Crab, I think. I think that's right. It's going to be hard to mill them out when they have Nexus of Fate, right? Just have to make them draw it. Oh boy, his Spirit guided something out. Pentad Prism, huh? Okay. I guess. They have like a Veil of Summer too? That'd be really brutal. So I'm going to mill him a little bit. And I'm going to cast the Thoughtseize. And hope that they don't have two of these. They don't have any of them. What? What? What is this? I guess I take Agadeem's Awakening because I can get Balustrade's Spy back? Why? Or maybe I take the Pentad Prism. I don't know. All I know is they're going to draw one of them with this draw step. I can feel it. That is what's going to happen. Was it on top? No, but I did get Creeping Chill. There's a Vengevine now, though. That's kind of scary. And I'm going to play the other crab. I probably shouldn't play this crab. That might be like going too far on the mill. I just wanted to turn on Into the Story so I could draw into... Drawn a Surgical. Perfect. If I take Vengevine, does their deck do anything? It can't, right? They have Goblin Charbelcher. Excuse me? What? Okay. Alright. I'm leaving up this Mystical Dispute. You better believe. They have Phantasmagorian to put Nexus from their hand to their library. So I have to surgical the Phantasmagorian to ever actually kill them? Is that how that works? Phantasmagorian, you have to discard 3 cards, though, right? I need to look this up. I have no idea how this card works. Phantasma. Discard 3 cards. So it goes back to their hand, too. So they can do it, like, once. Okay, that makes sense. I am not going to fetch, because if I draw an island, I want to be able to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary for the surgical extraction. Land? How about another crab? No, I wasn't supposed to play that. Oh my gosh. I was really not supposed to play that. That was stupid. I just took down Mystical Dispute for no reason. It wasn't even like the mill. Oh boy. Still, it doesn't really seem like they have anything, I guess. I'm going to get my mill on now. The Necromeba. Alright, I am going to surgical it. Their hand is Pact Negation, Seagate Restoration, Agadeem's Awakening. That Pact is going to blow me out. I'm just looking at this like... They can even Agadeem's next turn with Pact backup. I guess that doesn't bring enough stuff back, though. Do they have another Charbelcher? No, I milled their only Charbelcher, right? So they're going to try to Agadeem's? I guess that's what we're doing. Alright. No, they're done. Okay. This is truly Magic as Richard Garfield intended it, I think. I think this is what he meant when he made the game. Was oops all spells versus blue-black mill. As far as I can tell, anyway. Alright, Set Adrift for their, like, talismans seems good. I guess. I don't think Archive Trip does anything. I'm gonna cut that one. They don't fetch. Yeah, Archive Trap has to be terrible. There's no way it's not. Do I want, like, Gust? I don't know. 2 Mesmeric Orbs, I guess. Yeah, okay. I have not played this matchup yet. Believe it or not. This is the first time playing it, but we're getting it. We're getting it as we go. Alright, gonna reveal Luris. What do we got in the hand here? A Thoughtseize, a crab. This hand seems good, I think. Let's see what opponent has. I'm gonna keep. It's a bunch of relevant disruption. Opponent's on 5. Four. All right, looks like they like their 4. Are we gonna shock the Ameria like Simian Spirit guy? Oh, we are? Spirit got out like a Talus. Oh my gosh. So they're going to have one card in hand? Alright. How does your hand work against a Thoughtseize? Let's find out. Thoughtseize you. You have an Agadeem's Awakening? What is this? How is this your keep? Whatever. I'm not going to be that tilted about it, but I'm pretty tilted. I thought I was going to get him, and instead, that happens. Unreal. Okay, I can kill that. I left the Fatal Pushes in. It was very smart on my part. Very, very smart on my part. Am I milling them, though? I probably am. Just to turn on Drown. Crab. You. Little bit of mill action. Pack Negation gone. Watery Grave. Yeah, mill you a little bit more. And then hit you with the Fatal Push. Alright, so opponent has one land. That's all they got. Now they have two lands, but I'm going to Fatal Push them again. So one land. Honestly, I think I'm supposed to mill me now. I hit Cling to Dust. That's sweet. I think I'm safe this turn. I think it's very unlikely they do anything with exactly 2 mana in a top deck. Okay. Starting to get closer. I'm going to mill them now. I can get... If I get an island... I can get Surgical next turn. I can Mystic Sanctuary back Surgical. And I still have Drown up this turn, which is good. So should be lethal. I can also just win with actual damage with Lurrus at some point. Oh, and there's another Surgical. Beautiful. Alright. They have seen enough. Very good. Very, very good. Man, that was scary. They top decked like the perfect thing, too, on that turn, too, but I had to push. Whew! Got lucky. The sand still seems good, though. I think it's a keep. I can't cast Lurrus, and it doesn't have card draw, but it mills, like, most of the opponent's deck, like, immediately. And if opponent's on 5... Am I playing against this stupid Oops deck again? Please no. Alright, maybe... Alright, Wooded Foothills on 5. That could be fair. They're also fetching, so... Stomping Ground. Narnum Renegade. Interesting. Well, let's mill most of the library. This is just red green burn. Okay, fair enough. I do think that was a good draw too. That means I'm going to get Lurrus in play here. And a lot of their library's gone. Curd Ape, okay. Ooh, they kept a 1 land or 2. Awkward. Ooh, another crab. Beautiful. All right. The Gweed. And a Curdape. Okay. So I got a free block here, unless they have like mutagenic growth. But I mean, looking at their deck, they don't, right? Could they have like a Miser 1 that they have, but it doesn't seem like they do. Ooh, I even drew the land. I'll take it. Take that. Not loving the only drawing lands thing, but it's okay. We got a Lurrus. That's the beauty of having a companion, is you start with an extra spell. Oh, drawing Surgical Extraction. Perfect. Is it time to block yet? No, probably still no. Oh, Target's command is not great. It does quite a bit of damage. Milieu. Play my crab. Alright, is it worth surgicaling something here? How many lightning bolts do they have? 3 gone. So I could hit 1. Atarka's command. 3 gone. Gore Clan, 3 gone. And Lightning Helix, 3 gone. So it's like 3 of everything is gone. I think it's still not worth surgicaling yet. It's kind of where I'm at. I'm maybe supposed to take Lightning Bolt because nothing else actually kills Lurrus, so I can like double chump and only take 2. We drawn a Delta. So they're dead. If I make good blocks and live. And they have another Atarka's command. Oh, Gore Clan. Okay. Oh, drew the crab. Beautiful. That's all we needed. Let's just see their whole list before they concede here. I'm going to take out the Atarkas. What was in their hand? So yeah, it's just 1-drops, Lightning Helix, Gore Clan. I mean, that's all it is. Aether Gust hits every single spell in their entire deck. Okay. So I think Surgicals are unplayably bad. I like Damnation. I like all of the Aether Gusts. I like Set Adrift. I think Mesmeric Orb is medium. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright. Got a plan. We're good to go. This hand's really awkward. I think it's a keep. I'm taking a lot of damage. But I have a kill spell into Damnation, so I'm going to get to clean up the board. I do think it's a keep. It's just awkward. Alright. Put this crab out because there's a decent chance I can block this turn. What do they got here? Bolt my crab. No! I wanted him. And a Gweed? Don't like that. Ooh, I'm drawing Visions of Beyond, though. Oh, that's actually not that good. Yeah, so I'm supposed to play this crab and take damage this turn, I think, which I hate, but I think is right. Because I need to get up to Damnation. If they play like 3 more creatures or something, I will block. Alright, they're just going to bolt all of the things. Fair. And an ape. You got it. Aether Gust. Perfect. Alright. I really want to draw a land here. Archive Trap. Don't really want that. Deck, one time. Any land except Darkslick Shores. Don't be a Darkslick Shores. Not like this deck. We've already had 1 Miracle Damnation today. Can we have a second? Land. Ugh. Deck. Why? Why, deck? I don't think I could have lost if I hit, but when a burn deck draws all 1-drops in exactly 2 lands with all their colors, it's a 3-color burn deck too. They're going to do good, especially on the play. That happens. We had the chance, but couldn't quite get there. The second Miracle Damnation, yeah. That one wasn't as much of a miracle. The one against humans was insane, though. On an actual 2-outer. Alright, would be a good time to have... Well... I think I'm keeping this, I guess. This one needs to draw lands real bad, but I think it's a keep. Really don't want to have to use Fatal Push this turn. Would really just like to fetch a tapped Watery Grave and then go crab plus push next turn. That's kind of where I'm at. Okay, I can do that. That's great. Well, I'm going to get the Archive Trapping in while the Archive Trapping is good. Alright, Fill Ruin plays. I'll take it. No, I don't want to concede. I want it to yield. Jeez, conceding there would be awful. Do I play around like Aether Gust? Or, sorry, Veil of Summer? You know, broken 2019 cards? I think I do. Why not? Why not? Bolt the crab. Well, we got into the 20 mark. That's kind of what matters. I do kind of want to draw a land here, and then... I'm just going to put Luris in my hand. I'm still at 19. All my stuff is good. They're actually pretty likely to flood the board, and then when we draw the land, we'll have the Damnation this time. Goblin Glide? No, I want the Gweed. I need him. Oh, Vexing Devil. Ooh, do I pay 4? This one's close. Do I pay 4? I'm going to risk it. We're drawing the land this turn. I can feel it. This is it, Ross. This is the land. This is the one. Land right here. Land. Yes, stick. Let's go. Like we always dreamed of. Got him. Got him. Clean 3-for-1 damnation. Oh, beautiful. Now they have the Gweed. Alright. Oh, I even drew another land. Love to see it. And another crab? Even better. They have a bolt. Or are they just conceding? They have to have a bolt here, right? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, they say GG's. Let's go, we're qualified! We get to play the Manatraders thing. I don't even know when it is. I don't even know if I can play, but I'm in it now. We are here to go. Hello, Connor. I am now qualified for Manatraders. Going 7-1 with Mill. Let's go. Oh, I actually have to play 2 more matches? That's lame. Can I just keep my 88% win rate? I think I have until the 27th. No, the 29th. Oh, geez. I have a long time. Alright, I might actually try to get on this leaderboard because I actually have the highest win rate on the leaderboard. Second highest, I guess. I'd be at second place right now. It's going to keep crushing people with the mills. After the new year? Okay. 7-1 is an 88% win rate, Ross. And I know that because it's literally in my Manatraders thing right here. It says I'm 88%. Or 87.5, excuse me. Yes, very difficult. Very difficult indeed. Well, the stream was a success, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. I am going to get back to my editing and doing stuff of that nature. Connor, I'll probably message you in a little bit. But thanks, everybody, for coming out. Appreciate you watching. If you want to message me with things that sucked about my stream, I would appreciate it because I need to get this up and running for the cube thing. So feel free to do that. And with that, we'll talk to you guys next time.
I'm joined by Kyle Balgamez. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations to Brian DeMars.
Zach Allen. I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack, Ari Lax.